You don't necessarily have to be in a church to worship God. You can worship Him from anywhere.
A man cannot live without God. I knew resilience originally as being strong and getting back up from a situation you fall down from, but I came to learn that it's more than that. It's the ability to bounce back, the ability to adapt, and it can be stretched out over many aspects of life.
There's a lot more to spirituality than what meets the eye.
Misinformation and attitude, a lack of deep knowledge in the Bible, participation of the youth in church.
There's so much going on. The world is changing, young people are demanding and curious and all those things.
How can the youth handle misinformation that is being led in the church, the current generation being so sensitive to the details and little information that they get out of the church or in the church, having to know the Bible on a personal level or on a deeper perspective by the youth. So it was one great agenda.
As human beings, we all gravitated towards someone, towards a deity we all love and respect, and regardless of all our religions, we can find a way to come together and understand what we need to do and who we need to be, because a man cannot live without God.
We came to the realization that for most young people, identity is important, and because I'm a young person who's a Christian, I realized that my identity is tied to Christ, and that when young people know who they belong to, or like they know their God, then it's easier for them to grow, to become better people in the society, to be more helpful to other people and to even like their peers and generally the society.
Came up with different programs or different ways in which the youth can understand the Bible. One of them being having Bible clubs that are outside the church content, that is maybe in a local setup where different doctrines are taught, because we understand that different churches teach different doctrines, but when you have a team that is talking about the entire doctrines, the entire Bible in a whole, and getting back to the basics, it will be easier for people to get back to the roots to understand, so that they cannot be misled by the misinformation. Engagement of the youths in church activities, that is church participation, having events like church leagues or church soccer games, whether it's a PlayStation, because we know many youths can really relate with games or can relate with fun activities. Having these activities in the church is one thing that can keep the youths more resilient, or to be back in church, to stick in the church.
From all the discussions we had, there's a whole social resilience, information resilience, and spiritual resilience. Like, it's a very good approach, all of it, because we live in a digital era, and almost everything is intertwined, you know, communication and spirituality and all these things.
If we use social media in a best way possible to bring them spiritually, we'll start by giving them small information through media like TikTok with the 30 seconds and the 2 minutes time, using Facebook for live streams, Instagram for live streams, TikTok for live streams again. And since we are in a digital space right now and most of the youths are using social media, this will help.
I would advise LCMC to take a more aggressive approach in reaching out to the youth and try to reach a wider target.
So the whole approach towards using these three as the pillars towards aiding young people, I feel like it's a very good approach. Like, it's bound to be successful because it's covering all the avenues in which young people are lacking or need support.
The youth form a base because they form the next parenthood or the next sort of generation. They are the parents of tomorrow. If they understand the basics of the spiritual stuff, it will be easier to guide the generation of tomorrow.